Hey guys, now where are my journal baddies at? Where are my journal baddies at? Now, before you ask, yes, these glasses are fake. Well, I can actually see better. I feel smart when I wear these on, so do not judge me, or do. Anyways, so today we'll be having a video on my journey as a junk journaler. As a junk journaler. So we're gonna be talking about pros and cons. We're gonna talk about the first things that I've noticed, the first things I've done. Don't notice my half in a 1/4 painted nails. I plan on painting again, but these ones kind of bomb, you know. I know what's been really trending is the Louis Carmen notebooks. Louis Carmen notebooks. And do I want one? Yes, I do. I do. But I'll be making my own dupe, and that'll be in another video. So before I go, I just want to show off the stack and how, what do you call this? How I got a new variant. Okay, wait. How much I love this notebook. Give me an affiliate link. I'm gonna do something to you. I'm joking, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Count, bro. So if you've seen from the past video, these were the ones that I was showing you. And then now we got a new edition. This definitely opened some new world and territory, and it even broke. Look, see how there's like this leather thing? It broke. Let's talk about it. It's like a little update from like the past video on YouTube and everything. Like, again, the last time you saw me, it was this. And I was like, wow, it's so cool. Pasting? And I will say pro and con. I did not write this out, so if I say it's a pro, I'll say it. If it's a con, it's a con. So let's talk about its pro. It's so cute. Look at the stickers. Look at the little calendar. You have to write in it. Ooh, look at more stickers from people I support and some people I gotta steal stickers from, because I will admit, it's my first time having stickers. Now, look at this first notebook. This sticker is from Milk Tea. They just gave it. I usually paint stuff. Let's look at this one. These are very old stickers I found from my family home. Very vintage. And this one is the first time I invested in a sticker. This one was given by a friend. This one is like those packs you get. Oh, these ones. Okay, now before you like, oh, you caught me. This one is like those really cheap stickers that, like, you know, they're like factory made, very cheap. It doesn't matter if you lose them or not, type beat. So that's why I have a lot, because they're only like 20 pesos. But this one, wow, you invest in stickers. I'm so shocked when I went to this event, and especially a junk journaling event, where my baddies at. Junk journaling event. It's a very new territory that came to me, and I was so like culture shock by how much they actually like buy the stickers and keep them and stuff. And now I have like a folder full of like, well, not really much stickers, but more like, again, stuff for here. So I will say pro, it's so cute. You feel so cool whenever you bust it out of your bag and you start doing that away. Now, I don't know if I have all my things here. I don't think I... So, at first, it's very fun. Like, oh, let's paste something that I ate, you know. So cute. And I did enjoy this scrapbooking element. You know what I mean? Again, my magnum opus page. People love it. Like, these are my real nails. You know, this flips out. Second page, boom. Also crazy. I would love to do a flip through of just all the things I've done. And I'm not saying it like went downward spiral, But a con, I'm gonna say con, is that it's bulky. From something that I used to bring around with me everywhere. That's what I love about a journal, is like you could bring it everywhere. I physically cannot. Like, I feel like this is way too much for me unless you have a big bag. I'm more of a small bag baddie. So like this, again, it broke. The thing broke, and I journaled it too. I know it's just very clunky, and you do have to bring materials around if you really want to journal like on the spot. Now, a pro, or just have a discussion, cuz I'll just talk about my experience, and that's gonna be for you if it's a pro or a con. You know what I mean? Everyone has different tastes. Maybe it's a good thing that it happened, maybe it's a bad thing. So, for my experience, I definitely already knew I was dead set on the glue I was using. My love, give me an affiliate link. E700,000. E7000. This is my bae. I bring this every day. Kinda. Again, this with this, it just starts going, wow. And then I start to invest in scissors. So this is the scissor I would bring, but it's like big, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's not that big, but like it's just kind of, so I went to Daiso, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. This is a child scissor. It doesn't cut anything at all. And I told myself I wanna collect scissors. Like, this is cool, this is cute. Like, you can cut some like paper with it. Honey, it's not that sharp. But guess what? I got a good scissor. Hold on. Oh my gosh. You will not understand. I just got it today, and I risked being late to my class and have a late for this. Oh my gosh. I know I'm a junk journaler, but I haven't been in my prime, so I don't know if that's still my identity. But the fact that this excites me is beyond words. Now, I got this. I saw this from my classmate. I was like, where'd you get it? Because I borrowed it, and it's so good. Look at this. You unfold it like this. I'm not saying I'm sponsored, but like, look at this. And it's sharp AF. It's sharp AF. How do I show you that it's sharp AF? But like, this one, I just got it, and I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for journaling or what, but the fact that I have it is beyond my comprehension, and I am so in love. And maybe that's a good thing about journaling, you know, just gives more appreciation. I've never bought silly stuff like this and then have the want of collecting something. I want to collect mini scissors, even though they don't work that well, but I want to collect it. Anyways, glue, my bomb. Sometimes this gives you a wrist workout. If you want to get into it, get into it. I put fabric and stuff on this. It sticks. Of course, you could put paper stuff on paper or anything on paper. I put my nails here. Yeah, so that's definitely fun. I love like bringing it around, you know, stuff like that. And then there are moments where I still do bring this around, but it can be taxing. A good thing about this that I consider a pro is that I have more appreciation to the things around me, and I look at something and I'm like, wow, I want that in my journal. Look at my hero brain. I want that in my journal, and I do. But a problem with that is it ends up it kind of turns into a hoarder mindset. A hoarder, yes. I end up having way too much stuff than I already do, and sometimes it may be misconception as like, oh, I'm saving this trash, and people might think like, why won't you just throw your trash away? But how do I tell them, I junk journal. I cannot. I can't. So yeah, I'm trying to unlearn that. I will say junk journaling has definitely like feed into the hoarder mindset a lot, because there are many moments where I'm like, should I keep it? But then I tell myself, let go. Just let it go. Just let it go. And I'm just like, ugh. And it ends up not being that enjoyable for me. And that's also why I bring scissor, is because I tell myself, oh, I'll just cut it wherever I am. So I just bring that small piece home and then I can paste it or something. It doesn't work sometimes. So I'm hoping this will work. But because sometimes I end up bringing the plastic bottle home. Yes, I will not throw it in the trash outside. I'll bring it just so I can cut it and paste it. So that's why I bring them with me now. I always buy the smaller version now instead of the big one, so I can like bring it around. So that's when I like journal that all the way. A good thing about this is definitely like looking back at the memories, looking back of what you did, you know. And like I love this fold out thing, and then just seeing like what you did, what you ate, what you thought of what you ate. And you know, I will say what doesn't really mix well is writing. Again, in this one it did, because I talked about it and then I showed it, you know. But this one is more like I show it and then I talk about it. So it just ends up being short sentences because I put off the time from, let's say this, like as I'm writing, I have already lived the moment. I'm gonna write about it and then I paste it. But this, for me, that comes to journaling, is I save that item. I save that piece. I keep it in a folder. I just keep it there. And I tell myself, yeah, I'm gonna journal that. And then I haven't. Or I go like, oh, I haven't found like something that matches or has color palette, you know, or like a plan with it yet. So the actual talking of the experience of me getting that item or what I think about that item, lackluster, not much, you know. And that's such a shame, because there's so many images and photos of like things that I have, but I don't know too much on because I didn't really be very specific, you know. Like I just go like, ooh, look at this flower I saw from the side of the street. Ooh, look at these honey butter chips. This one's like low-key bomb. This one, Subway, and then to-do list. I will say that's what I do. I would make like a cute to-do list. I think I want to do that in my journal. But like make a cute little to-do list and like do the things for today. Like, here's the things for today. But the more that it gets chunkier, the harder it is to bring around and the less you want to write in it. So this does end up being just a place for art. And another thing is there's kind of performatism in this, I notice. Whenever you bring it out, obviously you want to show it to your friends. You want to show it to your friends like, oh, what you writing? What you making? And they're like, wow, it's so nice. It's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, get into it. But again, when you mix that element of writing, again, not everything you write is going to be all happy, sunshine, and rainbows. What if they go to the next page and they're like, oh, that's a bit personal. Maybe you should have kept that somewhere else. So I tried to find like another notebook that could fill that void without having to buy a new one, but that still wasn't the case. So there would be moments where I do like write notes and stuff, and they kind of like break off from the junk journal element, and there are moments where, again, that the feel of performing, you want it to look good. A bit of perfectionism, you want it to look nice for others. You do this, you start to do this instead of for yourself, but for the expectation that others will see it. And isn't that tiring? So there are moments where I'm just like, you know what? Just paste it. Just paste it. Just paste it. And then, you know, there are moments where it's like cute and stuff like that. Like this one was still March. This thing, I said I'm gonna journal that. And that's like March, April, May, June. 3 months ago. That was 3 months ago. And now I'm just journaling with it. And you know, other things I find, and then it just ends up being like from a timeline of memories that you want to look back on. It just ends up being kind of like jumbled, because some of this stuff is actually yours and some of the rest is like what you found like online or like on the street, or like that has nothing to do with what you just did, which is like good aesthetic wise, but like actual wise, you know. So I just tell myself like, just paste it. Like I know these nails are cute AF and they deserve something better. I'm just like, just paste it, because if I don't, then it will just end up being trash. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing now, trying to get out of the bit of the burnout by just pasting it, telling you about it and stuff. This one kind of cute. Obviously I'm gonna finish these last pages, and I think when this broke, like it kind of was like my last straw on this. I will say it is a very fun task. It is very fun. It's so good, because you look at everything at a different light now. Everything is considered art to you now, and I would have never appreciated, like, it gives you a sort of gratitude. You become more whimsy, you know. I feel whimsy with this, seeing the stickers, seeing the stuff that's here, and looking at my little calendar, and you know, jotting down the days. I love it, but I don't know if it's sustainable for the very like long term, or at least how I'm doing it. I feel like it definitely either should be in a different notebook, because I chose this. Like obviously there's like different notebooks, but obviously I love this notebook, and I just love how small it is. I see a lot of like junk journalers, like they have like such a huge page, and then I tell myself like, I don't want a big page like that. Like I already love, you know, like this notebook. But I don't know. Again, I think another one is when you lay it out, it's a little uneven now, cause like one side is flat while the other is like literally at a literally more than a 90-degree angle. This is obtuse, but yeah, it still lays flat. You can still do something with it. It's just, I fear I may have like done way too much with it and for it, and it was just hard for me to like pick this up again and like bring it around with the expectation of like doing something, whether it be drawing or like page and stuff. I don't know if I will continue junk journaling, at least to this extreme, and I will do like a full-on like spread list of like the things I've done, because this is one huge sandwich. And from this, I caved in. I told myself I'm gonna get a new one when I finish these pages. But again, when you're struggling to finish a book, don't force yourself. Just get a new book. And that's what I did. Hey! I hope there's sound effects. If not, that's kind of weird. But oh my gosh, I'm in love. I'm obsessed. Because not only I got a gray variant, I got a gray variant. Gray variant? Who knew that they made this? I knew, but I never really got it until I had the urge for it. And did I get it because it's gray? Maybe. But like, oh my gosh, look at this. So I've definitely had white notebooks because the paper's brown. Okay, white notebooks, very cute. I've also had the brown variant where the paper's also brown. But the gray variant? Isn't this classy and cool looking? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's so classy. The sticker at the back is gone. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, the stickers actually disappeared on all of them. Never mind, I guess someone complained. But not only, I even got a new pen. It's brown. It's brown. It's so fun to write in a different color. That doesn't have to be like purple or something. Oh no, did I break it? But I don't know, brown is such like a cool color and it matches here, and like, again, the pages are black this time. So I get to write with like a different pen. That's so fun. That's so silly. And I got to write like stuff in the beginning. An intro page, which I will say a big con, again, from the for performing junk journaling, is when you look online and you look at these people with their junk journals and see how aesthetic they are and see how well put together they are, and especially when you see their intro page, you see like very aesthetic things, and it came to the point where I got stressed. The first few pages are blank. I always keep the first few pages blank because, again, I always tell myself, you don't know what you're gonna want to put there. And I end up not putting anything due to perfectionism or wanting it to look good or cool, or like I'll do it when I print a photo of myself, and I was able to do a little intro page. Wait. I was able to do a little intro page here, you know, like a little photo of myself and write it and stuff. And then I was like feeling a bit hesitant in this notebook, but I just went, F it. This is how to remove burnout, is to actually do it. And I was able to like write all the things I'm into at the moment and use my little white pen and stuff like that. And I feel like that's so important, because when you leave few blank pages at the front saying, I'll do my intro page when I get this, or when it's done, or when I have it all set up, those months have passed by. Those years have passed by, and you don't know who you once were when you wrote this, because you are now you as you are gonna do the intro page. And that's kind of sad. Like, I wish I did it even when it wasn't perfect, but I knew people were gonna look at it, so it felt like it needed to be good. My gosh. But this one, I just wrote what I liked, and when I look back at like this one, again, early. This was still early. Now I'm about to be second year, and this is my first year, and seeing like the things that I like, and I'm like, oh, I still like that. Yeah. Oh, I changed my favorite color though. I like this song, you know? And being able to put like favorite book or movie, because now I'm reading books and watching movies. Like, I was so short attention span. I would just like watch content. But I'm excited for this new chapter, and I'm using this for memorabilia, looking back, and be a sign on what you should write, why you should write. It's so important. And you can flex. You can flex if you have a whole, again, from the little reel thing I told you, have a whole library of these. Wouldn't that be sick? I I I really recommend finding a notebook you like and stick with it. Cause again, do I see the Louis Carmen notebooks? Yes, I do. Do I want one? Yes, I do. I'll be making a dupe soon. I am getting the materials ready. But till then, like, what really stopped me from wanting to give into that trend is just get another notebook of the brand that I love and just do it all over again. And I'm not saying overconsume, but a blank notebook really gives a blank mind, and like seeing how tiny it is compared to what I had to deal with carrying the past, like, how many months I started on this. I think I started this late January. And I don't know, it feels like a weight has been lifted off my chest, and I'm excited to just put this on the shelf of one of the many notebooks that I have from this. And again, new addition to the fam. I'll let you know if this notebook is good, because it is quite different. The mind is everything, and subconsciously, yeah, it is. Again, if you want a notebook like this, it's Katie Moore Photography. I bought it from Mr. DIY. 110 pesos. Sometimes it goes 115. Sometimes it inflates. But I will still buy this. I don't know. Find a notebook that you like that sticks with you. I do recommend finding a notebook that's easy to find and have again. Because, like, isn't this so cool? Give me an affiliate link. Isn't this so, like imagine seeing that. Like, I could just imagine, like, the years of just, like, the next video I make, like, it just keeps adding and adding. Again, have a journal that you like. Journal time. Journal time. Okay. One more.